Hello guys, we're back again on Daily Markets Academy. As you can see, we're here to give you a weekly focus on our pairs that we trade on daily. So as you can see, without wasting any time, we're gonna start with USDJPY. As you can see, USDJPY has been creating high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, and pushed massively to the upside, which indicates that there's more momentum to the upside on a weekly time frame. Moving on to the daily time frame. As you can see, the market also created higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and pushed massively to the upside as it broke the previous two. As you can see here, there are two previous lower highs, and it broke massively with a one candle, breaking those previous lower highs and closing above them, which indicates that the bullish is taking place on USDJPY. So and as you can see, the previous candle on daily failed to close below this key area here, which indicates that the market is retesting and is ready to push to the upside. But before you can just jump in, you need to see on the lower time frames whether the market is still respecting that key area there. If it respects that key area here on the smaller time frames, then we're able to catch bullish movements. So within this area here, above this key area here, we're going to look for bullish movements only, as they're going to give us more pips with a great risk to reward ratio. So moving on to 4-hour time frame. As you can see, created double top, coming back to retest this area here, but closed above this key area here. Then we will look for a double bottom or a head and shoulders in order for us to capture this move to the upside. So USDJPY is looking good, guys. It's looking good. Moving on to Euro USD. As you can see, guys, I remember last week we were able to analyze USD, and I was able to see that the market broke this key area here, this trend line here, and closed below it. And I was like, okay, if the market closed below this key area here and all the time frames tells us the market is bearish, then that indicates that the USD is gonna fall massively. And this happened, guys. This happened. We're able to capture this move. This happened. So I hope you were able to eat, guys, because we don't want to eat alone. We want to spread this amazing news with you and share with you this experience we see daily on Daily Markets Academy. So I hope you got it more, guys. So on a weekly time frame, as you can see, the market is still bearish as it created lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So we're moving on to the daily. On the daily time frame, as you can see, the market also kept on creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, which in case that the market is pushing bearish, is going to be bearish on a daily time frame, as the market is still respecting this trend line here. So within this area here, we're going to look for bearish movements. So it's important for you to analyze on the smaller time frames to catch where the market changes trends to the bearish side in order for you to capture the trade and get a good risk to reward ratio. As you can see, the market started consolidating here, which case that the market can break to the downside. So whenever the market starts to break this trend line here and it closes below the previous higher low, then we're able to capture that bearish movement. Moving on to GBPJPY. Starting on a higher time frame, because at Daily Markets Academy we only use a multi-time frame analysis, starting from a higher time frame to a lower time frame in order for us to capture big moves and get a great risk to reward ratio. As you can see on GBPJPY on weekly, the market created higher highs and lower lows, high highs and high lows, high highs and high lows, high highs and high lows, and pushed massively to the upside. Then this indicates that the market is more bullish than bearish, so momentum is to the upside. So it's important for you guys to flow with the momentum of the market. As you can see, the market also kept on creating higher highs, high lows, high highs. Then it broke to the downside. One could see this as a breakup, but I would say wait for the market and see what happens on this area, because these moves mostly happen on GBPJPY, as it likes to trap people with a fake breakout. Then it closes above the previous higher lows, which in case of if the market closes above the previous high lows, in case the market's going back into the structure. So we must be careful as the market can still go up, getting back into the structure. So it's important for one to monitor what happens around this key area, as market can still has more momentum to the upside and it still can go to the downside. So it's important for you to check what happens around this key area here. Then you're able to capture the momentum of the market and get more pips. So as you can see, the market gave us this beautiful pattern here. So we're gonna wait for it. If it closes above the previous lower highs or the previous lower lows, we will sell on this side. If it closes above this, then we're gonna buy the market and going with it to the upside, as it will be going back to the structure, and it's gonna push massively because it's going back into the structure. So yeah, this is what I see. And as you can see, the market created one could see it as a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So it's a head and shoulder pattern if one would like to see it that way. But I would like to wait for the market and see what happens around this key area. So yes, this is what we see on the Market Academy, and it's a beautiful week, guys. I hope you enjoy and have a profitable week. I'd like you guys to subscribe and like and share, and hit the comment section below of what you would like us to teach you about, what to share, and which pairs you would like us to tackle with you on weekly focus, so that we can grow together. With that being said, I thank you guys and enjoy. Thanks, guys.